6:46, it is Pride Month across our country, a time to reflect on and celebrate all the achievements in the LGBTQ plus community. And while Phoenix Pride is celebrated in October, we thought it was important to highlight important moments in our history right now. Did you know this? 10 years ago, the Phoenix City Council added to our community that the LGBTQ plus community would be protected against discrimination in our city. I recently spoke to one of the people behind that effort about the progress that's been made since and also what still needs to change. Nestled in the heart of downtown Phoenix, with its grand staircases, ornate fixtures, and red velour seats, is the iconic Orpheum Theater. Built nearly 100 years ago, there's no denying the history that lives inside these walls.
So the ordinance passes 5-3, noting that
Tonight we have an official vote and a new definition of equality.
Setting the stage for some of the city's most historic moments as well. What is it like for you to be back here knowing that this place plays a role in history here?
It isn't just that evening. I remember that evening really well. It's everything that led up to it. We'd been working in Phoenix for more than 20 years to get that ordinance passed.
Brendan Mahoney was an advisor to then Phoenix Mayor Greg Stanton, considered by many to be the driving force behind the city's effort to add people in the LGBTQ plus community to the list of groups protected from discrimination.
I can't tell you how many calls I received as a lawyer over the years from people who've been fired from their job for being gay.
The ordinance, which is still on the books as part of Chapter 18 of the City of Phoenix's code, makes it illegal to discriminate against someone when it comes to employment, housing, or any public accommodation simply because they're part of the LGBTQ plus community. But the road to getting it passed was bumpy. Since the 1990s, organizers had tried, but they were only met with roadblocks from many city leaders.
Love is what God made, because the purest thing God ever made is not humans, it's love.
But in early 2013, the tide had started to turn. After 7 months of writing and revising an ordinance, it was time for the city council to vote. That meeting moved here to the Orpheum Theater, all to prepare for the overwhelming number of people who would attend. Many for, but some against.
Either you get on the boat or you're going to die in the flood.
And as it went on, it became increasingly raucous. There was a lot of ugly stuff said to people.
Like what?
Deviants, perverts, child molesters, that kind of stuff. It's pretty hard to sit through that hearing people accuse you of things like that.
Supporters argued the city needed to catch up with the times, but some opponents felt the ordinance was too broad and would lead to men using women's restrooms. The conservative-leaning Center for Arizona Policy claimed at the time, quote, "In other cities across the country with similar laws, the bathroom bill has forced businesses to allow a man dressed as a woman into their women's restrooms."
I've been using restrooms for the last 7 years and haven't had any problems, so I have to question that.
But despite the opposition,
that feeling of euphoria about, I can't believe we just broke down a barrier like that. That's how it felt.
The ordinance passed on a 5-3 vote. What do you think the legacy of this ordinance is?
It has, in fact, reduced discrimination in our community and done so easily. That's the legacy, is that we're a better place for it.
There's been a lot of progress, but there's still a lot of work to do.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. Because there still are a lot of people who simply don't understand. And so there's more work to do.
Why do you think it's important that we look back and remember what this fight was?
I think it's important to remember how long it takes to make change, because there's more change we need.
And a special thanks to Brendan Mahoney for sitting down with me. Now, each year, the Human Rights Campaign, a group whose mission it is to end discrimination against the LGBTQ plus community, ranks cities across the country in something called the Municipality Equality Report. Cities are graded on what laws protect the community and other citizens, among other things. And in 2022, 3 Arizona cities actually got perfect scores. So this includes City of Phoenix, Scottsdale, and Tempe. Now, there are other cities ranked, so what we did was we included a link to this report, and you can see it right now on abc15.com to see where your city stacks up.